Shallot finally got a buff. It's been a long while, but he got one. So today, we're going to hop into PvP, and we're going to be using Shallot on this team right here. But here's the team. I'm hoping everything will turn out well. Anyway, let's do it. So, Shallot got a buff. Very, like, I don't know why they take so long to buff the character. Like, literally, the span between buffs is usually around 2 to 3 years. I don't know why they do it like that, but what can you do? Oh, this team is not going to be fun to fight. It just straight up is not going to be. Okay, we'll do this. But I am hoping that his buffs are significant. One good thing is that at the beginning of battle, Shallot will now know if I cover change for 30 timer counts. So if I can at least get that going with, you know, Shallot, I guess in this particular case, Shallot would need to be able to transform to Super Saiyan Blue. Then I can hopefully fill his gauge quickly. Then if I can get all that going, we should be okay. But if not, it's not like we're going to be down and out. It's just going to be kind of hard. We'll see. Just pop this because my blast arts was sealed. Okay. Cool. Shallot, go in. And my combo is over because my card draw speed is -1. Alright, transform. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. I mean, his damage output was good, so that's good. No. I mean, I literally haven't done much, honestly. Good, you swapped to Gogeta, which is, well, it was good for me up until then. Alright. Pop this. So that way I have the means of continuing my combo. Yes. Broly. Alright, going in. Alright, and then we'll drag down. There we go. Do it now. Broly. And charge. Alright, so yeah, you had a full tap there. Okay, yeah. You got it. Was not expecting that. Alright, pop this. Because now, since 13 has already turned into, you know, Fusion 13, we're good. Say less. Delete. I love this move because it nullifies endurance. It deals so much damage. I'm going in. I am going in bold. Big Shallot. Big Shallot. Okay. That's endurance activated. And Rise Rush. Okay, so, if we're able to land this, we're actually good, which would be great. So far, Shallot is doing good. Oh, they got it. That's not good. Bam. Up. Going up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look at my hand. You got to do something. I did. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, like, I can just sit here and stall. Actually, let me get overdrive off. There we go. Shallot, go in and have fun. Okay. Alright, cool. That's fine with me. Just gotta deal some damage on Broly. Now, I mean, is Shallot, like, doing anything crazy? No. But, he is holding his own, which is good. Can never, like, you know, have an issue with that. Alright, swap out. Now, Vegito, on the other hand, that is a completely different story. Okay, keep it going. And let me be smart about this and pop this, because cover change is gone. Thought so. Now, if this hits hard enough, they'll wipe out Gogeta, which will be fantastic. I believe he also already popped his Bane, too. So, oh, he's hanging on by a thread. Tap. Thank you. And pop this. There we go. Alright, cool. So, that's that. That definitely could have been a very, very grim situation, especially with my opponent having 13 on their team. We already know, like, how good of a support he really is. Having Broly on that team as well. Like, my opponent was running movies. So, and all of those units are good. Like, every single one of them. So, we had to be very, very careful with how we went about that battle because that could have went real south real quick. But so far, though, Shallot is holding his own, which is good. The main thing I really wanted to do was use my special move on Gogeta so I could try to nullify his endurance. But unfortunately, we landed it on 13. Okay, next battle. This team is also not going to be fun. All right, leading off with you. Now, the first battle, like, I honestly think, like, we really got through, like, pretty easily. But against a team like this, I am worried. Now, since we're fighting all Saiyans this time, Gohan should be able to take effect of my opponent combos for far too long past 90 timer counts. But the main thing that I want to be able to do is at least get Transforming Broly out of, well, they're both transforming. LF Broly out the way, right? So that way we're able to just, like, he's able to prevent us from cover changing, which is obviously not going to be good. And also, he's very powerful, so we just need him gone. Okay? Sides up. Okay, Ki Blast. There it is. Alright, Shallot, go in. As of right now, I'm nullifying cover change for 30 timer counts total. Alright, transform. Alright, here we go. Gauge is full. Delete. Man, if my gauge was full, that would have been devastating. Do you have a special move? Surely not, right? Yes, you do. Broly, take the hit. Okay. All my cards gone. Sure. Okay. Going up. He's gonna just repeat this over and over. Yeah, he's just gonna repeat it over and over. The activated endurance. Alright, pop that. Destroy Dragon Ball. That's fine. That's fine. You're just going to hold on to it. I have Vegito, so it's not a big deal. It really isn't. I'm going to try to get both of your gauges to activate as soon as I can. We already got one to activate, which is good. Vegito's taking this hit, which is great. All right, sure. That was very, very delayed, but okay. All right, Shallot, delete. I mean, hey, look. All we got to do is just get that gauge full, and Shallot becomes a threat. You transform right then? I'm not sure about that, bro. That's a bit too early. Your gauge is not even built. Okay. Fine by me. Die. I'm going in. I don't know what you think this is. My gauge is full. Give me key. Give me cards. There we go. Okay. And going up. What are you going to do? Alright, and then we'll get your next gauge active, which is good because I got Vegito in. Vegito can definitely take this hit. You're definitely not nullifying his endurance. Although I lost all of my cards, which is bad. Okay, charge. Okay, just sit there and wait. I mean, I didn't really have a choice. Now, this is actually bad because if this hits extremely hard, then Vegito's going to lose his endurance, which I desperately need right now, right? Now, with that being said, if he survives this, that's good, because we have ways of being able to still utilize it, but we'll see. He's living. He's living. Good. Good. Shallot going. All right, going down. Bam. Wasn't expecting that. I gotta get rid of Broly. I don't want to, but I gotta get rid of Broly. My opponent did everything that they could to not activate Shallot's gauge. Or Shallot's gauge. Broly's gauge. So, not good. I also lost my special move, which is bad. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Just keep going. Perfect Vanish is not good. Okay. Now, again. Oh, it gave me all Blast Arts. It gave me all Blast Arts. Okay, going up. I was really trying to fake him out. I was not expecting this swap there, honestly. Thank you, Gohan. You finally activate. But he activates on Ki Blast, so there's that. Downside is, look at what I have. All Ki Blast cards. Okay. Okay, now, let's get Vegito in there. Okay, it literally refreshed the 3 Blast Arts cards with 3 more Blast Arts cards. The game doesn't want me to fight, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But I did waste my rush, so I gotta be very, very careful. Bro, what is up with these Blast Arts cards, man? I can't. Like, I keep getting the wrong card. Like, I can't save Vegito. Like, I'm still shocked that it actually just... Yeah, Broly's gonna be able to, like, beat that, like, straight to victory. Yeah, Vegito's gone. Like, I literally used it, and it gave me Blast Arts cards refreshed. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm just upset at the cards that I got after using my ultimate because it just... I already had 3 Blast Arts cards, and the game gave me 3 Blast Arts cards and a Strike Arts card. If I had at least 2 Strike Arts cards, I could have at least utilized Blast Armor to my advantage. With that said, though, even though we did lose this battle, Shallot actually held his own pretty well, right? He did do solid damage, but we're constantly rotating, right? And that's honestly a scary thing. Not to mention that... at least with Super Saiyan Blue Shallot, because I don't remember off the top of my head for the other Super Saiyan forms. He's not capable of really stopping the opponent from being able to disrupt our combo, right? Like, if he cannot or get our cards knocked down, key, card draw speed, all that stuff, right? So that is a detriment, but the damage and defenses are there. Like, I do think the buffs do help out Shallot in a good way, right? Okay, final battle. Kid Gohan's not gonna work here because it has to be 3 battle members that are Saiyan, and they have 13. Do I have anything I could actually use to stop them? Yours has to be Android. You are a powerful opponent, actually. Yeah, I'll just use Tora. Okay, cool. So let's do this and hope for the best. So Tora should be able to stop them. Not sure how well this is actually going to work. Because 1 has Revival, 2 have Endurance. And again, Shallot has the means of being able to put pressure on them, but we can't get a special move, right? Like, if we were capable of getting a special move, then we should have been able to just delete the opponents, because the special move I gave to Shallot qualifies Endurance. I'm just not getting the card as often, so, yeah. Alright, Balance Hand. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll swap here. Get all the... Whoa. He's taking these hits a little bit too well. That's fine. Oh, that's actually even better. I can live with that. If you have a special move, he can take it. Okay. Not good. Alright, we'll sit here and mitigate as much as we can to get our gauge filled up, because we really need it. Okay. He's just blitzing. Alright, gauge, full. Alright, combo done. Main pot. And now, what are you gonna do? Fine by me. Okay. He's just gonna do everything he can to not actually do anything. Never mind. Okay, going in. Alright, swap. I just realized because his gauge is full, Shallot is going to lose every single card. Great. Okay, here we go. Now, I mean, Vegito's taking the hit, which is good, but, yeah. I don't know if the game is forcing all the Blast Arts cards in my hand. Okay? I can live with this. So, whatever cards you now have, I can knock down. So, let's get that going. Thank you, Broly. Die. Okay, good damage. Now get these Blast Arts cards out of my hand. Okay, good. Charge. All right, swap and transform. All right, tackle. All right, there we go. Dang. I lost all my cards. Couldn't continue the combo. All right, because the combo was done. Hopefully this will be able to activate your revival. All right, there we go. Cool. Revival activated. Great. Now we'd have to deal with the endurances, and that's not going to be fun. But again, we got to see a bit of what Shallot could do right there. He's doing a little bit of something, especially against 13. No. All right, burst damaging that. All right, luckily cover change was nullified right there. You're just really rotating. Okay. Popping main, and who are we landing it on? Let's see. Okay, 13 is probably dead. If this wipes him out, that's good, so that way we have breathing room. Good. All right, another one down. Yes, Brody. Okay, I'm taking these hits, which is good. Luckily, my opponent wasn't able to really use 13 that much. I can live with that. So, Shallot, you should be able to take that hit just fine. Except I keep losing my cards. Fighting this unit is frustrating. Okay. I'm like, you're not going to pop it right then and there. He's going to use it. No. You waited far too long. That was not smart. All right, here we go. The downside is... Oh. Yeah. Broly in Super Saiyan has blast cover. Alright, throw it out. Die! These blast arts cards are going to be the death of me, literally. Okay, swap, pop main, drop, like, whatever Dragon Ball you had. That's fine. Okay, cool. Because I'm just getting all these blast arts cards, which is not helping! Man, hurt him! Good patience right there. Can't even fault that. Okay. I can sit here and just mitigate for a while. If he pops his main, I can throw in Shallot because I know he can take that hit. Okay. Then gonna pop my main. Side step. Alright, cool. I can live with that. I have not been able to use Shallot that much, and I really, really want to use him. Okay, here we go. You got it, bro. You got it. Now you can't use him defensively. Yeah? Vegito? Alright, we're living. Thank you. No. No! Alright, I'm going in. Actually, well, what can I do? Because if I do anything else, you probably would have cover changed. Okay. Bam, can live with that. Yeah, Shallot is like proccing all these blast arts cards. Oh, Lord. Alright, sure. That's fine by me. Like, we're still standing. Is that wiping him out? Almost did. Almost did. Alright, finally got overdrive. Alright, going up. Okay, what are you going to do from here? Like, I'm getting Shallot back in there. Okay, Broly going. The pinnacle surpassing all limits. Alright, there you go. Let's get it. Shallot, go it. Oh, well, you would have been able to go in, and they forfeited. Okay, so, lots of rotating. Lots of rotating. But I think that we've seen some of the good and some of the bad when it comes down to Shallot. When it comes down to Shallot, his damage output, it is there. It absolutely is, right? His defenses are also there. So I do think that the buffs that he got are substantial. They are. But I do think that we also see some of the downsides too, where he is susceptible to disrupt. And in this current landscape of Legends, you can't really have that happen. Again, cards getting knocked down, key getting crippled, card draw speed getting knocked down. Like, he's affected by it all. So I hope that whatever like buffs they are planning for Shallot like in the future also have all of that in mind too. But in terms of the damages, well, his damage output, I should say, and his defenses, those have been buffed very well. And I do think that Shallot does deserve some leeway because he is only at 8 stars. When he's at 14 stars, I'm pretty sure he's going to hit like a freight train. But as right now, with him being hard locked at 8 stars, this isn't bad at all. But I do want to know in the comment section below if you guys did, well, everybody has Shallot and everybody should have the boost for him. But if you have used Shallot since he's gotten his new buffs, what teams did you put him on and how did he work out for you? Again, let me know in the comment section below. Well, with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.